So the last few days, the last few days, I've just been kind of telling myself and telling people I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. I think because I haven't been overwhelmed and crippled with emotion. And then I went to my kinesiology appointment yesterday. And I just wanted to start, clearing any trauma around driving, and anything that I was holding. And throughout this session, it really started to sink in that, normally my session when I'm being asked questions, I'm like, yep, that. And this time I was like, I don't know, no, nothing, I don't know, nothing. And it just became so clear how there's a blockage, there's a disconnect from any emotion. And then since then, I know this place. I haven't been to this place in this capacity before, but this is the void of nothing. And I have studied the void. I've sat in the void, but I haven't faced it in this way before. And the void it's a never-ending vastness of nothing, of darkness. It's the place where when people are there, that's when they will try and fill that void with food, alcohol, drugs. That's where people will go on medication, antidepressants, because the body is asking for deep rest. It's not depressed, it's deep rest, to surrender into the nothing. And that void is it's the place between death and rebirth. It's that moment when the seed is covered in darkness before it's destroyed and new life can emerge. And I know the only way to get out of the void is through the void, is to fully surrender into the nothing. And this is where a lot of people get lost, because we don't understand this part of the healing process. And this isn't just a necessary part of healing, it's a crucial part of healing. It's the place of deep rest where there is nothing. It's the place of decay after death. And anyone who's kind of watched, the Netflix series Fantastic Fungi, or knows anything about the mycelium network, the mycelium takes what is dead and decaying, and it turns it into magic, into the mushrooms. So yesterday it really started to hit me. I could feel myself staring into the precipice of the nothing. And I didn't want juice, I didn't want broth, I didn't want anything. I just wanted water. And my body started to just ache. And if I stood up to go to the bathroom, it was like complete exhaustion when I got there. And there's this feeling in your chest, like I can't take a full breath. It's like holding your breath. It feels like this big void right here. And I know the only thing I can do at this point is to fully allow myself to be enveloped by the void. You know, people when you don't understand what this process is can want to try and fix it and help you out of it and be like, come on, let's just do this or do that and you'll be okay. And that's not what you're being asked to do. You're being asked to honor the process of death and rebirth, of trauma and tragedy. And before you can experience the emotions, your body needs to rest. You know, just like going through the rage process gives life to passion, desire, joy. You can't experience those things without allowing your emotions, just like you can't experience healing without going into the void. So, you know, when you allow yourself to be held by the void, you know, one of my teachers says this is where, you know, when you die, when you leave this physical world, your soul goes into the void as a place of rest. It's a place to be held. It's a place to just fully let go. And I think, you know, if our society could understand that, could understand what this process involves, that this is a beautiful and powerful process when we understand it, and it's not something that needs medicating or fixing, or, you know, people don't know, they end up getting stuck here. They end up medicating and getting stuck in the void. So I'm okay. And even if I'm not okay, that's still okay. That's still necessary. So I am fully surrendering to whatever this is for me, whatever this experience is, whatever my body and my heart needs to do, I'm going to do it. And I'm just going to trust the process. And that's all you can do.